There we go, chaps. We got the thing, and I even got the best one, best version of this game to load. So, I've already beaten this one once, but you know, might as well beat it again on stream. I don't think I will stretch the stream that much, but sup, showers number please. Let's see here. See the reason it is a bit of an impromptu stream since yeah, I admittedly had my afternoon booked. A buddy of mine, yeah, well, yeah, fell along. I've I've known the guy ever since elementary. You know, he was in town, so I was paid him a visit. Fine fellow. And yeah, we were just playing Worms because Worms is great. Um, but yeah, it was fun. Sadly, we did not get the PS2 game that I got him from Japan to work. But you know, there was an effort. You know, I tried getting you know, I got him a second-hand copy of Rango vs. Zaft 2 Plus with a PS2. You know, since he has a PS2, so I was like, you know, I'll get that for him. And then it didn't run, so tried again. Didn't run either. Not that it would be that much of an issue, like with the PS2. It's just that the PS2 was region locked, and well, the he doesn't have much of a proper emulator. He just has a jailbroken PS2. Although the games he runs on it are like legit, so. But yeah, sadly we did not get that to run properly, which is a bummer. But at some point when he's got the time, I will show him the game regardless. Now, I did miss the whole game read, but yeah, F90 is underrated. There, I never got the impression that it's that people would rate it low, because it's I don't know. It personally strikes me as a more, I guess, tasteful rendition of basically Strike's shtick. You know what? Let me run the narration again, and I will actually read. Bandai presents. The year is Universal Century 0122. Over 30 years have passed since Char's rebellion. Despite the occasional isolated conflict during this time, all of mankind could be said to be at peace. In the Earth Federation, the government did not change. Its political system as it ruled humanity from above the Earth. It continued to suck. It continued its growth, but it was all calm. Until it wasn't. However, in recent years, a terrorist organization known as the Marshia, insisting on space Nord independence, had begun performing large-scale attacks in protest of the Earth Federation's policies. Okay. You know, it's kind of similar to the opening narration of, whatchamacallit, Double Fake. Used of their older mobile suits, they were called the Boomers. I mean, the Oldsmobile army. They were believed to have been annihilated 2 years ago in their base on Mars. Or, sure, as a place. Did you mean, F90 the manga? But anyways. However, they raised a new force and threatened Earth once more. In response, the Earth Federation formed the Anti-Earth Federation Elimination Force. Okay, I don't... Ordered a clean sweep of the Oldsmobile army and the investigation of enemy every colony. The Ibrahim... I think it was... Ibrahim or Abram. But yeah, 13th Fleet retrieve orders to transport the F90 to the Oldsmobile Elimination Unit Force. Now, they are headed for Side 4. Do 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 do. Okay, we got the prologue done. Yeah, this is a fun game. Sadly, it does get pretty annoying towards the end. Reason I say this is that the RNG can get very foggy if you're not, yeah. If you're not safe scumming, you're definitely falling behind things like the whatchamacallit, the annoying one, Burgagiros, or Burgadalus, that one, the highest tier Cromsbone Vanguard one. That one's really annoying. And also, the Jagan got totaled, so guess what? Our boy, Bergskred, is yoinking the F90. Also, yeah, back to my previous point, I think, the F90, of like the modular suits with multiple packs from, like, you know, Impulse, G-Self, Strike. I think it's one of the more tasteful like implementations of that, because you don't get as much of a like color clashes, and the packs are definitely interesting. Shame the core unit itself, as well as all of the packs, are premium Bandai, so you know. Then again, what isn't premium Bandai these days? I fear that if we ever get like a cool new kit, it's that I'd want, it's probably gonna be Bandai. Like, imagine Gedlav with the wheel. They're probably gonna make the wheel version a P Bandai thing. Oh well. Or you know, they could get the G cannon a high grade. Hey, happy to catch a live stream. Oh, how you gonna explain? I feel like the F90 in general is underrated. Definitely the manga. Oh, that's right, we have Crossbone Vanguard doing stuff later on. Yep, and they are very, very annoying, sadly. Like, it's, one of the things that, in my first playthrough, made me not feel as bad about, relying on, save states. Because, okay, so the RNG itself is not that much of an issue, since, you know, if you miss, you can quickly reacquire the lock and you know, shoot again. The issue is that sometimes the enemy just shoots again, and that's obviously gonna make things bothersome. And the thing about the Burger Dollars or the Burger Gyros is one of those two. I keep forgetting which one. But aim for enemies, not attacking our allies. Yeah. Which type do you want? Actually, I'm gonna go with the D type so that I will have at least one sortie with it. Okay, which one was... yeah. It's a slower one. I'm basically trying to buy time, but... one of the side tangent is... you kind of have to... hit the sucker with everything you got... in order to, okay. There we go, and, actually melee. Oh. Missed? Okay. Beam Saber. One thing that's, really neat, I don't think it gets told as much, is that you don't have to explicitly, whatchamacallit. The only thing you have to do fast is acquire locks. Okay, thankfully I dodged it. But yeah, the RNG can be annoying. Now, once you've acquired the lock, yeah, you can exit out of it, but once you've acquired it, you can just, you know, time passes by, but you have all the time in the world to pick a weapon. So right now, we're at mid-range, so we are going with the beam rifle. But yeah, I used to think that you have to, pick your weapon real fast, you have to get the lock on real fast, but no. You just need to... you just need to get the sucker in your sights, and once that's locked in, you don't have to do nothing. Just a heads up. But yeah. I forgot how much of a pain dealing with these, like, early stages is, at least in terms of RNG. Okay, let's push him down. Get another shot. And there we go. Torn in half. Oh. Up. There we go. One guy's further from me, and the other one is close by. So I'm doing this. Okay. Torn in half, and yeah, rip and tear. Oh, there we go. Oh, dang it. The Dom's it. Dom's on my location, and I'm gonna get smacked, ain't I? Oh, thankfully. Sadly, the sucker's far away, which, yeah, that's gonna make my job more difficult. Guess what? I have the Vulcans. Oh. Sucker dodged it. Well. Okay. Second time's the charm. And he gets shed on. Now. Okay. This is kind of like trying to catch a fish in terms of like getting the lock. You know, sometimes you have to kind of... I guess the best way to frame it is kind of abuse the enemy's momentum against it. Okay, see? Here. Oh. Problem is, first off, the enemy has long-range equipment, which I don't. At least not yet, and yeah. Sadly for the D-tap, it's slow. Which is one thing you don't want to be in this game. See? Alright. Point blank. Should be Vulcans. But yeah, but you're basically trying to get them all in that triangle. Helpfully. It's another dome. Oh. Come on. Alright. Rifle it is then. And there we go. He's gonna get torn in half. Yep. Move to the next enemy unit. Yeah, this game's fun. Only downside is that, yeah, when you're in the game early on, you're not gonna have the best of times. Okay, so get the commander. Ah, okay, dang it. I'm just gonna try and toss a nade at me, and it hit. Dang it. Okay. Actually, gun. Okay, did not hit. Guess what? Guess I was shooting another one. Right. And another one. I wish I had more weapons to chuck at the enemy. Would have definitely made this more interesting. But that is the nature of the early game in this one. Alright, let me pause it and let's see. Meanwhile, a crossbow and Vanguard in this Super Robot Wars friggin' curb stomped in a single level. That's funny. Oh yeah, don't you also lose if you run out of the red bar? Yes. That is the fuel. Oh, dang it. That's my HP. Going down the shitter, so... There we go. But yeah, I'm trying to scramble for the ship to get a resupply. So the win-lose conditions, they go as follows. You, if you run out of health, you lose. If you run out of fuel, you lose. If you, if your ship dies, you lose. If your allies get all killed, you lose. If you kill all the enemies, you win. It's pretty straightforward, but, takes some getting used to it first. But yeah, this guy's getting torn in half, which I love the torn in half animations, because they're very, like, for robot standards, they're pretty visceral. They get, it's like pure kinetic energy. It's very much like, you know, it's like tearing, not the simple melting. Ah, dang it! I meant to engage the other one. I mean, no, I meant to go right to the ship, but oh well. Now, fortunately for me, oh, that nice! I got a double shot. Basically, the controls for acquiring the lock are very much in vein of well, they're kind of in reverse, which just takes some getting used to. But if you think of the controls as being like Super Monkey Ball, and you're moving the board, that definitely helps. But yeah. Also, if you look at this, give me a second. And for the enemies, and oh, so this guy does. The guy did translate that one too. That is really nice. So yeah, in the JP version, yeah, you also had to follow the helpful text, and this is gonna be much less painful. I do not have the long range stuff still, but just look at it. Oh, okay, I mean, might as well keep shooting. Could get lucky and the distance modifier might not be okay. Still worth a shot. Sometimes you can blast several enemies at once with the VSBR. It's so good. Alright. Mr. Zaku, you are getting shredded. And the same Zaku is probably getting turned into a shish kebab. Hopefully. Hopefully. We'll see. Yep. He's blowing up. Move to the next enemy unit. So can I check? Yeah, I can check. Okay, 2 DOMs. Heavily scratched up Jigen. Okay. Alright. I mean, this is pretty far. Usually, this would not be the effective range. However, I have no weapons and I must shoot. That is pretty much how this one goes. Well, zap him. Bap him. Alright, the power of Daka does work. And the power of Beam. There we go. I do not remember having a tangent on one of the upcoming Gundam installments and some of the previous streams. The Rogue Orbit, that one. So thought I might as well get my 2 cents out of the way. Cautious optimism. Pretty much. Like, I do like what they're doing with it, in terms of like, you know, like getting Mick Gordon to do music. Yeah, that's a smart move. I do like the little that I've seen of the gameplay, though personally, I'm not that sure what to think of the designs. They look like ass. Let's be fair here. It looks like shite. However, I mean, they kind of look like a weird, uncanny amalgamation of like there's bits of 00 stuff, bits of witch designs, and Also a little bit of Requiem for Vengeance. It's a very busy design. What I do hope for is that at least we get some solid looking grunts. Or, you know, something amphibious. Heck, if they make amphibious stages, that'd be pretty cool. And yeah, before you go for the man just wants an ad guy accusations, yes! No, make it a Mobile Suit ad guy. Or a Mobile Suit Zaku. So, I sure do like my mono eyes. Oh, okay. Okay, so melee didn't connect. It did. And guess what? Return to the Abram. Here we go. We yoinked it. Okay, we need a remake of this. Yeah, that would be fun. If this was accurate to the Ionic Front, the DOMs would be very OP. Where F90 has more packs. That I would agree with. Like, the amphibious pack would be really cool. The long rifle pack would be also nice. Although the VSBR pack that we get is just good for everything. Do you want to save? Yes! X2 like range point. Now this is where one of the first difficulty spikes or so come in. Because they just toss Galgoogs at you. Chucky's fleet. Major Charles, the enemy seems to have used a Gundam in the crushed the Kazan unit. I'm not sure why I made him French. Gundam, huh? That must be a pretty skilled pilot to take out the whole Kazan unit. You know, one thing that I'm thinking of would be to just have a playthrough of this one. You know, take the cutscenes and have them like voiced, but nah. I think that'd be a bit awkward, cause there's no like you know, yeah, how do I put it? There's no cutscenes for like fight stuff, so yeah, it would be a bit awkward. Hey, I piloted Jagan too, you know. Unidentified vessels spotted. Prepare mobile suits for sortie. That sounded like a Dalek. Like, you know, from Doctor Who. Exterminate. Oh no, there are bombs planted on the meteoroids. Get us out of here! And I'm pretty sure that was the patcher being indecisive whether... Was there an F90 pack that is literally something that came out of Nerf? I mean, the amphibious one does have that type of color scheme, but Yeah, we'll see. Anytime now, Gundam! Okay. Berg, take down the enemy platoon, starting now! Starting with the commander's unit. Which tab do you want? Alright, okay, the A tab got the shoulder gun, that's nice. And this one got the nades. Shoulder gun. And I think I'll fall back to the less mobile one. Shoulder gun is mid-range. Yeah, let's get out front and... Oh, you cheeky bastards. I think I'll go cover this guy up top first, and then make my way down, cause it seems like the case. Okay, we got a Gelgoog, and we shut it in the deck. This should work, although it's pre-far, so not gonna have much luck, and dang it. Yeah, shooting a beam launcher. Here's hoping it'll miss, and yeah. Might as well shoot anyway. You miss 100% enemies you don't shoot, so... Here we go. Next to this guy. Here I have some Vulcans. Clearly head Vulcans are a substantial part of a balanced breakfast, so enjoy. Okay. Unfortunately for you, gone. Gelgoog. Get Gelgooged. Silly. But yeah, this is one of the games that I definitely want to do a how to get into style video, because it's a decently simple game. So you know, it's not that hard to get into, and you know, I could still, there's still enough meat on the bones for me to get like explanations, right? Like, this is how you lock on and stuff like that. Yeah, I think could be worthwhile. Dang it. Alright, missile, and... oh. Thing that... well, I wish there was an emphasis on miss in that missile. Okay. It would be a good idea to get this this pesky fellow sorted as fast as possible. So I'm thinking the bottom battalion is moving towards the ship, which is not a good sign. And my jiggany boys can only hold out for so long, so they're pretty much there to buy your time. But if they get wiped out, you're also screwed. So you know, it's like it helps, but you know, it's a band-aid. which is also somehow a vital part. So if it so if there's no more band-aid, you're also not gonna, you know, have a good time. Okay, you know what? Shoulder gun. Oh, dang it. I should have stepped down once more. Actually, no. Okay, one more shoulder gun. Shoulder gun! There we go. Much better. Dang it! Okay. There's the first one, that's the second one. Guess who's getting okay, he's not getting bisected. Perhaps now. Okay, he is. Oh. The other sucker shoots at me and hopefully misses. Oh. Right. Yeah. Sadly, that means I gotta get back to the ship ASAP to refuel and resupply. One of the big perks of switching to a mobile suit, switching to another mobile suit, I mean, is that you get full health. You don't have to just stick to just partial refill. Another good thing is that as a sortie, if you use a suit at least once per mission, you get the weapon upgrade for it, which yeah, helps a lot. That took a while. I'm gonna beeline it out there. Red Gilgoog. Another Gilgoog. Yeah. Let me get the ship. Which type do you want? What you want? Okay. Okay, and we get back to... Dang it! Thought it'd work. It sometimes does work, sometimes doesn't. You know, getting back to the ship again to, Oh. Okay, we lost one Jagan squadron. Okay, there we go. Got the beat on the enemy. Okay, so... mid-range, whatever shall we do? Actually chuck the grenade. I hope for the best. It did fuck all. Man. But yeah, RNG aside, it's a fun game. It's got very fun novelty. Alright, hopefully I'll parry this one. That'd be nice. Okay, never mind. Of course I miss. Why would I not? Right. Okay. Vulcans. Okay. Red Gilgoog, and not to be confused with Chucky's Gilgoog. This is not Chucky's Gilgoog. Chucky as in Charles Rochester. You know. There will come a point at which I will turn Rochester into Rochester sauce. And make Bloody Mary out of him. Come on, come on. Ah, dang it. Okay. Please miss, please miss. Aw. Oh well. Alright, you want melee? I'll give you melee. There we go. Move to the next enemy unit. Oh, crap. I gotta get the fight done, and only after that I get to I get to sort things out. So there we go. Let's get as much beam fire as I can before this one eventually, you know, gets scrapped. That'd be nice. Surely. Alright. Just one Gelgoog down. Red Gelgoog G11. Well. That'll be dead Gelgoog G11. Although, unlike G11, the rifle is not going to be caseless, it's going to be casketless. So I'm going to blow that Gelgoog apart, and, well, the pilot's going to be barbecue. Alright. Then Gelgoog G10. Yeah, try again. G10, try again. Daka Daka. Let me see what the chat says. F90 gets nerf for nothing. We got the Gelgoog and we get a lucky score against it. The F90 Gelgoogs have a Gelgoog Marine / Jaeger vibe to them. Yep, they're RF. I know. It's the shoulders, isn't it? Because, I see what you're getting at. It definitely does take a bit after the Marine. Which one Oldsmobile build I want to do is well, I've got an HGUC Dom / Rec Dom kit. So at some point I do want to. Okay. Oh, dang it. Stupid Gelgoog is gonna smack me and I can't dodge properly. Oh, parried. I parried and... dang it, the sucker does it again. Parried. It's time the RF red Gelgoog gets buried. There we go. See, I even made it rhyme. Move to the next enemy. I don't think I will. I will have to move to resupply first. Which... where the hell is my resupply, anyway? Yeah. Certainly does not look particularly favorable. In my odds. Okay, got a hit on this one, and got a hit on... oh well. Called it too early. Must have jinxed myself. I don't think that's gonna hit. Oh, okay. Like, I don't think it's gonna hit. It hits. I think I'm gonna hit. Doesn't hit. Yeah. If only the map controls weren't that janky. Oh. So now now my machine ain't feeling the good. Ain't feeling too good. So, hopefully that'll do it. And we'll check what Okami and Shara in the place say. It are more spaces in my gun project when doing the recollection missions. Like, dude, I'm busy fixing the A-type. That's funny. But seriously though, J-guns should assist you in combat. I'll put this out there. Abawaku recollection version sucks. What's an Abawaku recollection version? I'm not familiar with it. Like I said, the J-guns are F91 accurate. Now, hey, parry this, you filthy Zeke. Parry this, you filthy casual. Yeah. Hopefully, the RNG has got a smile in my favor, cause with my HP the way it is, oh no. Oh no. Okay, well, Beam Saber. Go Gadget Beam Saber. There we go. One more. Move to the next enemy unit. Oh no. I desperately need that. That refill. I keep getting more Gelgug encounters. Oh, at least I didn't croak. Which, you know. I suppose there's that. This one's a lot more playable than the Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam 08 of the new type. That one. Because in this one you can re-establish the target lock a lot more easily, and you don't have to play that stupid game where you gotta get a lock on, pick a weapon, and so on and so forth, while also fighting against time, also, you know, having to hide from enemy projectiles. I mean, physically hide. It's silly. Like the Zeta sequel to Cross Dimension is, I do not like it at all. Yeah, if all goes well, bonk. Taste the saber. Yes. Okay, got one in. Let's see, can I do this guy in? Not yet. That means more beam. The answer is always more beam. And I do not know how in the tarnation am I still alive. The ship is beginning to take damage due to meteoroids. Okay, what? What just happened? Did the ship literally just crash into, Okay. Bandai presents. Don't care. Let's go next game. Let's do Lagrange point. Lagrange point. Which one was the skip button? This one was the skip button. See, now the composition is normal. Because when I first played this one, this was the composition. Just this a wall of Gilgoogs and it was not from the bottom, so that's odd. Yeah, well. So there is a non-zero chance that that was just a thing. But yeah, if I do take on these 3 in a row, I think we should be fine-ish? Question mark? Oh, okay. At least that's one. Bagged one. How about a little saber? It puts the beam saber on its skin, else it gets the beam rifle again. And beam rifle it gets. Okay, so let's do flight. Yes, yes. And as you push this one down a lot more, they're eventually going to emerge from this point, which is where you can, you know, where you can shoot them. It's the smart way of going about it. If you can't move an enemy like that, you can, you know, have them emerge from the other corner of the screen. Okay. Yeah, basically, if you got enemies going in just the right direction, you can just direct the crosshair and it's all fine. So yeah, I'm shredding these guys. Oh. Don't want them to stay on screen that long. Because if they do, they're gonna attack. And if they attack, well, I may or may not lose health. So, it's in my best interest to make sure their lifespans are as short as they can be. Wait. Wabam! Move to the next enemy unit. Oh yeah, that encounter started right away. Okay, and let's see what the chat says. Googbang, yeah. A recollection Abaoku is literally just the Abaoku event from 0079, except with a few liberties there, here and there with specific events. Wait, Cross Dimension has a sequel? Yes, and it's kind of like for example, Gundam Unit 4 and 5 appearing as reinforcements if you play your cards right. Interesting. Which game is that? The recollection Abaoku thing. I do not remember it from a game, so if you could try and refresh my memory. And it'll certainly be a while before I you know, go anywhere near Cross Dimension. But it's still better than A Way of the New Tap, which is the second one, because like the Cross Dimension formula is not bad by itself. However, in A Way of the New Tap, or A Way to the New Tap, they added stupid stuff, stupid vestigial stuff. Like having to fly in space and shoot at the enemy. And it just messes up the combat flow. It's basically this, but a lot jankier. And it's a lot more cookie cutter. But yeah. Smack him. Somehow, my Gundam F98 tab is unscathed, which is very much a rarity. Ditto for me hitting something with a mid-ranged weapon at close range. Okay, fine. Alright, I'll take it. Oh no. Not the Gelgoog! Not the Gelgoog! Alright. Go for doozies. Sadly did not parry. However, neither will the enemy. Hopefully. Oh. Alright, let's try again. Surely the Gelgoog won't make this a pain in the arse, which they will. And how am I constantly getting hit? It was like nothing, and then I got attacked. And now I get hit again. It's beyond parody, but I was hoping I'd parry that, but oh well. Still have enough movement to dodge the third platoon of them. Hopefully. Just gotta get him. Just beam on them. Beam on them. Move to the next enemy unit and... Alright, they are not taking on the Gelgoogs just yet, so I do have a little bit of time to get a resupply. And by a resupply, I mean getting a resupply like yesterday. So I need a resupply like 5 minutes ago. How the heck? Why the f can't I go into the ship? Oh, there we go. I had to go into the center of it. But yeah, let's try this. Problem is, this one's a bit slower. So, let's see how my grenade works. Think fast, Chuckle Nuts! And it did not do shit. Oh well. Well. Anywho, yeah, what else is new? Bunch of stuff got announced a while ago. And as far as model kits go, I did catch somebody, some third party making a Thunderbolt Ant guy, but also, well, It's gonna be a third-party kit, so it's gonna have a shite quality, but at least we got a kit of the farmable that guy for what it's worth. Yeah. I know. Would have not sure what to think of that past that. It's also 1/100, which is the scale I'm not using, but oh well. Yeah, we'll have to see. I guess. I hope all the third-party kits and such, do light a fire under Bandai's ass. In as far as getting more kits out there. I know that. Oh no, LA units were wiped out? What? No. How? Which means I'm gonna lose anyway. Yeah, that sucks. But because I know that new tab does package deals where it where if you have a partial conversion kit, you can combine it with a pre-existing kit, at which point it doesn't mess with John Bandai's bottom line, so they kind of begrudgingly tolerate that. I know. Don't tell me all of them got wiped out. Oh, just one. Holy shit. So it's just the comms lady being hysterical. Oh. I say as they blow up another one. But yeah, I will switch to A-type and just run. 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 Faster than the wind, Buster. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, nope, nope. Okay. Well, Beam Saber be upon E. Shit. It's a Gundam game project of mine that uses real-time combined with turn-based system. They basically combine Zeta Hot Scramp. All I'm gonna say regarding the literally story rehashes of my project Abaoku, he gets swarmed by Gelgoog's Doms and Zaku's until the Zeong pops in. Grips ? Freeway deadlocks access ZZ jump Hamon immediately or else. Access CCA jump every Neo Zeon ace or else. Interesting. Game project? I mean, if you come up with some playable, some that I could test, sure, I'd be interested. More Vegeta to play is cool. Speaking of Vegeta, one of my acquaintances, was like, yo, sure, you wanna go work on a game? I'm like, I do not know shit. I know how to code? ? I know how to make some stuff. I know a bit about design. Yeah, there. A guy and another one. A guy and another guy making an Unreal, which yeah I do not like. Unreal Engine, because it's very easy to fuck up there and fuck up the optimization, which again I do have very little knowledge in that field, so yet I feel like that would only exacerbate the issue if I were to do like coding there. But worse yet, because yes, chat, it does get worse. You know, I was like, you know, I brought up those concerns. And I was told that they're just gonna, you know, supplement the gaps in knowledge and such with like AI made code, which I think that's retarded. You know, you're making like several black boxes on top of one another. Not to mention it probably won't work like right. And you have to, you know, tard wrangle it pretty hard from what I understand about you know, that shit, but yeah, well. Yeah, it's silly, but yeah, if I don't find myself anything better to do, I might take him up on that offer, and I'll just, you know, make models for it or something. I'll dust off Blender, try and do stuff. Because I used to make 3D models and stuff like Blockbench. During that 1 year I was attending my old major, I did make stuff in 3ds Max, so I do have I do kind of have the basics nailed down. Yeah, hopefully it won't be a total shit show, but I do not have particularly high opinion of the state of that project. Especially with how prevalent the design scope creep is. I will not dwell on it further. Hopefully it won't be as much of a shit show as it is, and I'll be able to make a dime. Which honestly, might as well, if I can't find anything better. It's a bummer. I wouldn't have mind, like, doing IT stuff, but I just wish it was more interesting, I guess. You know, working in a admittedly boring engine. Because I want to mess with some interesting ones like Godot or, you know, Source Engine. That'd be fun. Not Unreal. Every cookie cutter, you know, piece of shovelware gets made in Unreal. Another thing that I do not really understand is, like, there was a mention of the graphics, of how the graphics were supposed to be realistic and stuff like that. And at the same time, they want to, you know, work with voxels, so I don't know. I don't know what them chats be thinking. It'd be silly. Closest thing I have come up with regarding that is stop motion and work. Oh, so it's like a game campaign. The real story about the project is that it was a dream I had regarding my life in the future, and now I have this weird ass obsession to make it a reality. Look, if you can make it a reality, Let's play it. Ship has taken damage due to meteors. Well, that's not gonna be good. The best thing I can do, I guess, is to kill as many enemies as I can before the damn thing, you know, retreats, I suppose. Okay, there we go. One go mid-range, one close. Pew! One thing that I did hear, like, brought up in regards to, like, this weird, you know, AI automation thing. I was watching a gym stream, like, you know, Monsieur Metocour. That fellow. You know, the cats man, the dude who sells hats for your hats. And then you get even more hats. It was like, you know, maybe, like, despite, you know, the other chicanery of LLM stuff, maybe, at the very least, it may, help out the, perpetual idea guys. You know, idea guys being, like, people who, you know, who definitely want to talk the talk in regards to, like, getting something done. But they're just, you know, relegated to charting the thing out in their heads. But I don't know, I'm not fully sold on that. What I personally think is you can certainly make something, quote unquote, but at the end of the day, I guess it's a tool like any other, but I don't know. I guess I'm a bit old-fashioned in that way, and being like, no, I wanna make my code myself. I wanna know what exactly which part of the code does, and if I wanna know something that I do not know yet, I'll just check. I'll just look it up. Oh, there we go, parried. Lol, get parried, idiot. Get parried and then Vulcan. Parried? Parried the platypus? There we go. Okay. Close, but no... Okay. I was about to say close, but no cigar, and then... then the guy hit me. Oh. No fair. Pew pew. Hey, that did not work. Fire again. If you do not use safe states, which I am not currently using, it's definitely gonna inflate the game time. Let's be fair here. Yeah, it's definitely gonna inflate the game time. Okay. There we go. Okay. I cast gun. I cast gun once more. Okay. I cast the other gun. I cast beam rifle and there we go. Get bisected, silly. Oh crap. And my backup got whacked. Again, this is sadly the type of game that is not gonna be kind to you. The RNG, that is. Yeah, well. Yeah, what's the time? It's 6:36. Let's see. The plot of the project goes like this. Char goes on a recon, gets jumped by Jinxes, survives, then goes on a journey to take revenge against... okay, that seems super trippy. But if it works, it'll be pretty cool. Now, yeah, we have like 20-something minutes before 7, so I don't know. Should I keep trying to make this work? This will definitely stretch for a bit if I'm gonna try and do a legit run of this. So yeah, what could I run to fill in like the last bits? You know what? You know what this needs, chat? Where is it? Oh yeah, this thing. Just gonna change the stream title real quick. There we go. Oh yeah, we're gonna run a bit of endless duel. All right. What mode are we filming? Yeah, sure. Let's try mode. And I've definitely gotten better at Quadray. I like running Shenlong. And I've been trying to get good with all of these, but yeah, my main usually goes like Shenlong. Though it's been a while, so I'm admittedly a bit rusty. So do keep that in mind. All right. Okay, let me get reacquainted with the buttons. Okay, it works. Oh, dang it. Okay. I'm guessing that's my only low. Dang it. Oh yeah. Now I remember. My weak punch is the combo starter. The rest is, yeah. That's my big poke. Oh. There you go. There you go, sucker! Suckers! Poke! And there you go. Magwanack! Get Magwanacked on. But yeah, this definitely helps. But yeah, this... Okay, so deal with the heavy arms, is that the heavy arms is very nasty if you let it. deal is, do not let it get nasty. Otherwise, like, one thing that definitely helps is that it has very bad air-to-air options. See? Or I can just toss this at it. And there you go. The startup on the air kick is very fast. Not to mention the Sandrog is quite resilient, which is really good. Oh. See? Basically, I'm trying to chip away at the guy. Oh. Okay. Try to bait out a move, but I did not get a proper counter, and oh no. Okay. At least I got the frozen. I tried going for the heavy Shoryuken thing, but I buffered it wrong. But yeah, let's see if I can. Oh, okay. Got the disjoints. Sadly, I do not have a spammable low-like wing, so this is gonna be rather bothersome affair. Oh, see? But yeah, I mean, I ate the Buster Rifle to the face. It's not real recovering from that, but 3, 4. 4 is good. 4 is good. That's my general average. That's when I try to run stuff with suits, yeah, I generally get 4 in trial mode. Again, on average. The best I got was like 7. I think this was literally my first ever Gundam game. I'm a wing/wing zero guy. Just mesh like a real fighting gamer. I personally like the Shenlong because, well, solely because of the disjoints and such. Now, funnily enough, the one I first beat the game with was Sandrock. I mean, it's understandable. It's a very hefty guy, and can definitely get a lot of stuff done with him. Like, I like playing, well, Ace 2 mostly. Been trying to get into running the Tall Geese. That one's fun. Mercurius. That one's also great, but I sometimes I don't get the feel for the Shoryuken spam. This one's a zoner, but I suck at memorizing which one is which. Like, which one is the best response. This is the simple one for when you wanna raise hell. This is the Shoto, the stronger Shoto, and the zoner with grabs, which, yeah, let's see. I like my green Shenlong. My green Shenlong. Alright, okay, let's poke. Are you? You cheeky little bastard. I'll get you. Sure you can. There you go. The simple loss at a high-low mix-up gives you all the difference in the world. Sadly, it is invincible during startup, so I will make note of that, and sadly, yeah. Sure, you can like that. It can be very nasty, especially when you special cancel into it. Ah, that was a shame for this spray. I must save the honor of my main. Oh, dang it. Oh, I was trying to get up, but... okay. Okay. There you go. Get slammed. Get slammed, hero. Oh, not the diff scythe again. Oh. That's the annoying part with diff scythe. It can just do that. Because it's got a very quick startup on it, and the air does not, well, the computer does not need to account for the human input time. Oh, that was nasty. And again, I was chipped. Okay, let's try again. Keep whiffing. I think I got back to my bad habits. Do not like that. I do not like that. Basically, okay, I did not mean to go input fire, but input fire I did, so let's make the best of it. By which I mean, go rush down when enemy is at low. Okay. You know what? Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, cool. You know what? You can go here. Bonk. Get bonked. But yeah, the thing about the Shenlong is that it's a glass cannon, but it's a fun glass cannon. Sadly, I got in a spot that you do not want the Shenlong to be in. By which I mean up close to an enemy while you don't have stuff. But yeah, basically, what you do with the Shenlong is that you win the neutral game. And then you try to combo things into things. Sadly, what the hell is that hitbox, right? And then bonk him. Right. Again, the trial mode is really good for ironing out strategies, but it's you're always starting with a well, technically easier bots, but what I meant to say was that you're not always starting on the highest health, so see, this is where trouble starts, because I need to consistently perform well enough. Ah, oh well. Let's see, I'll give it one more. Because again, I used to be really cracked with Shenlong, which does... Thing is, I used to play this a lot on my laptop. Issue with the laptop is that the key sensitivity and such is a bit different. So, see, I tried getting in the Shoryuken input, but could not fucking do it. See, now it works. And now I got hit with the super. Screw that super in particular. It's one annoying super, and it always eats all my health. And I know I can just block it, but usually it catches me on a whiff, so. At which point oh. Damn you! Damn you! You bring this one up on the... Again, I know how to use this one. Why don't... could be the streamer debuff, but... Again, I used to be good with this one. See, I've got this guy in the corner. I can wail on him. And I like my disjoints, because if you got the he who controls the disjoints controls the battlefield, I guess. Oh, controls the neutral and... See? I know how to make the fancy moves, but sadly... Sadly, I gotta get accustomed to this keyboard, since my muscle memory's going one way and... You know what? Yeah, sure. Sure. There you go. Shenlong, that's this side. I'll get this Shenlong, don't you worry. Okay. Sadly, I am losing the neutral game, and that is not a good outcome. Beating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? I see you know your judo well. Alright, heavy arms. Could be fun. Only issue is I gotta knock this guy around. Because otherwise... I'm gonna eat his specials, which... Not good. Not good. They mean not good. Fortunately, I did catch him in a throw. Which leaves the sand rock. Rock of sand. Oh. There, I almost had it. Issue is, I had no health. But 4 is not bad. 4 is not bad. Again, at least I got myself some Shenlong practice, which is always nice. But I'm a bit bummed that it didn't kick in. But yeah, I think I'll call it. Died to Uzi. I think it was Vulcans. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it. By the way, there's been some dude in the comments on the Gundam Age video who's like, the things don't show up, and yeah, well, it's like never proceeds to elaborate on the issue. Ah, well, again, yeah, it'd be what it'd be. Anyways. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. There we go. I may just run one more with the Epion just for shits and giggles, but do not expect much since again, it's been a while, so. I can always just, you know, just smack the damn thing around and hope for the best. Which, yeah, I can certainly do. Wait. Oh. How did that get out priority? Hell no. Go. Like the Epion is fun. It's disgustingly overpowered and all that, but it's fun. Oh, there you go. I got caught in the thing that I didn't want to get caught in. Dang it! I whiffed the last one, which, yeah, I got punished for that. Oh well. My fumble with the Epi on the side, yeah, I'll see you later. His favorite, talking about Gundam H. Dang it! Just buy it, that's 1/100. That's just a big HG. Epion is a proper HG. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a big. I mean, there's the RG, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna call it, lads, later. Yeah, yapping about Gundam Age. Look, I had not yapped about Gundam Age ever since the Gundam Age stream. Do not get on my case, mister. But yeah, later.